And welcome back into the channel. Today's exploration, part 3, Dead Existence. This time, I'm starting off fresh, and I am in Sitnik. And again, we're going to be highlighting some modded areas and demonstrating just how easy it is to get on your feet, geared, and down south collecting all the good loot. And since I begun my exploratory journey here on Dead Existence, a few changes have occurred. Up for vote, 24/7 raid, with soft raid during the week, damage during the weekend. What's soft raid? Well, if you can jump in or get in without causing any damage and out, that's a soft raid. Now keep in mind, rules still apply. No cheating, no glitching, things of this nature. But if you can code crack a lock or hop in through natural means, then do it. And while I was yammering away, you may have noticed I'm in the Sitnik camps, and yes, it is slightly modded. Looks nice. Ultimately, I want to get down to Polana. From here, we're going to go over to Graben to Tarnow, and from Tarnow, we're going to point south and head to Zapodolinska. Other changes that are being considered by administration staff to get people out of their bases and moving around the map. Heat map during raid weekend, that's being talked about, and large explosive tables in the bunker and the gas zones. However, making the punch cards more expensive to purchase and or rarer to find on the map. Also on the table are 4 large custom castle bases for faction use only. These are going to be scattered across the map. This should stop the majority of the fighting being congested to one small area, like Brenna. And don't let this sword fool you. Yeah, it looks impressive, but it's large and cumbersome to swing. I'd wish they'd switch up the attack animations on it though. Give us a lunge or a thrust, like a bayonet on a gun. Alright, before I leave Sitnik, I want to check PD, the carnival, and the market. And don't get overwhelmed thinking you have to search every house. You're only looking for the basics to get you road ready. And once you learn where those items will be found, you can localize your search instead of generalize. You don't want to lose the forest through the trees. This next tune will explain that clearly. It's a life lesson. Hey, 6-round pumpy. That's what I'm here for.
Try bird's eye one day, fly off with the leaves. You can try bird's eye one day. Don't lose the forest for the trees. Don't lose the forest for the
And the scorpion. Well, when it comes to the scorpion, it's not quality, it's quantity. 30 rounds down the pipe, real quick. Well, there was more than enough shotguns here. I was hoping to snag a Pioneer. Well, that's 2.5 boxes almost I have now in shells, and it's a mixture between slug and buckshot. Now let's head down to the carnival and see what goodies are there. We're not going to bother with the milli tents. Out of our way. Oh, doubled up on me, huh? Well, I'm out of here. It's called home. Looks like I have about an hour and a half of sunlight. But not to fear, night here on Dead Existence is a total of 20 minutes from dusk till dawn. And don't forget to check these bumper cars. Around the edge you're going to find some drinks, knives, useful bits and bobs. I'll never say no to hunter pants. Next, hunter jacket, and then we're square. I really wish I could figure out how to put these payday masks on and wear a hat. My buddy Devils can do it. It just eludes me. I started collecting them thinking they were valuable, but I'm tripping over them, so I'm going to start passing them by. Alright, there's one more hunting cabin here to check, and then we can split town and head into Graben. Carrier pouches. I'll take those, double pack it up, and wait for a carrier. Might as well make myself a face diaper while I'm at it. Another box of shells, and there's my jacket. Nice. Next stop, Graben. I want to get back down on the main road. Looks like it's been overgrown, and I like it. Across the field is such a dead run. I find these overgrown mods spectacular, and true to form. You'd be surprised how fast nature reclaims her land. But it really does break up in the monotony of the skyline. Livonia, it's sparse up north and dense down south. Time for Excalibur. I'm going to slip into a few houses, loot up, look for some food. Not that it's going to be an issue. Most infected carry an item and food and or drink, or both. I'll just set this aside for safekeeping. Repeater carbine, I'll take it, but probably one of my least favorite long guns, aside from the Sporter. Takes 357, and I don't even recollect ever getting a kill with it. I would imagine I'm going to find a lot of the same as I did in Sitnik, but I am looking for a sidearm. I do have the 911 with a couple of magazines, but I'd really like the FX. I don't think I'm going to find that here, probably an M-Lock or a CR75. And just as I'm leaving PD, yep, a coffee break. And guess who didn't clip the first few minutes of his run? It was a straight run from grabbing PD to the fire station where I am now. And I see a base in the distance. Keeping in mind it is KOS PvP map wide, but it is not raid. I have no interest in the base whatsoever. However, it is in my line of trajectory. I want to go to the military just outside of town, and it's in my way. Now, don't mind me. I know I have a scope here somewhere. Oh well, it doesn't pay if you don't play. Let's go. If we get shot, we get shot. And I just noticed, the restart, it reset the sun. It's in the east. Plenty of daylight. Ah yes, the chicken gun. Sporter 22. I'll take the scope for sure. Okay, that base is just above me. Let's go take a look. Yeah, it's not raid now, but there's no harm in a little recon. Oh shit, there's someone in the parking lot. It almost looks like they may be raiding. They've got a 90 slot in their hand, and they're closing their gate, and they're running to the car. Now, if so, this would be classified as a soft raid, and it's not yet implemented in the rules at the time of this recording. So, I thought I would pop them. Damn, I got him. Well done, repeater carbine. He's only knocked. Knocked again. Now he dead. Now, just in case he is the base owner and not a marauder, I'm just going to take the MBGs and the 90 slot bag he was holding. Rest in peace, soldier. Well, there's my answer. He was holding the 90 slot to harvest these logs. Damn. Rip. Oh well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I got a 90 slot and eyes in the dark. I've rotated around the base southwest and overwatching, and they're searching for me. I'll never cover that range with the repeater, so I'm not even going to bother trying. What I am going to do, I'm going to head towards Colin Brody, fire off a couple of shots, draw them that way, and then I'll double back over here and check the military just up the hill from where I killed that guy. Before I draw their attention this way, I might as well loot up a little bit. There is a military barracks just beyond here. Alright, now it's time to create my diversion. Kill this infected, go loud, draw their attention over here, and I'll flank back around, and hopefully free to clear that military. The area that I'm interested in looting, it's a military compound modded. Just down there on the intersection, the main road out of Tarnow south into Borak. But first, I'm going to loot up this Livonia tower and see if there's anything there that'll aid me in looting this military, because they could be there. From here, you can see a little bit of that area that I want to explore. Right in there. And there's my plate carrier for the pouches. Well, this plate carrier alone was worth the trip up here before that military. If they're there, hopefully they'll tank a shot or two. Okay, there's no time like the present. Hey, finally, I can get rid of these red kicks. Maybe the other side. Now don't mind me thinking out loud, but why would those guys in the apartment build there and not over here? As you've seen, there are so many peaks and advantage points for snipers at that base down there. People think the higher up they are, the safer they are. It's a false sense of security. And you have no exit plan. You either stand your ground or die. Now there's a gun I can make a long-range snipe with. Let's go. CR527, I'm good up to 3 to 500 meters. Anything beyond that, it's not going to be a kill shot. Well, there are the trees that he dropped. His body is, or was, up over the hill to my right. However, today is their lucky day. I've been called away, so I back off and I log for a little while. But don't worry, I won't be gone long. And just like that, I'm back. However, a few hours have transpired on the server, and it's almost night. But no fear, that dude gave us some MVGs. So I won't let it go in vain. They will be used. Now, whilst I'm here, I might as well dip in and take a look. Hey, the bush Wookie likes sketty. And now we're off to Zapodolenska. And I'm glad it's not storming, because it's spooky enough. the simplicity of just adding oversized dead tree. It really lends a creepy feel to this valley. Still too bright yet for the MVGs. We'll keep them off for a little bit, but I'll increase the brightness to 40%. Well, I might as well clear town. No sense in looking for food when you can have food come to you. Now just go pick up your groceries. Well, that's not too bad. Sitnik to Graven, Graven to Tarnow, Tarnow to Zapadalinska, and shot a lad. Got geared up pretty good. We still have to find an automatic, but I'm sure it won't be long. The further south you get, the better the weapons get. From here, I think I'm going to cut across the map to Nadbor Military, then down to Swarak, and then eventually Polana. So you might want to come back and see the modded areas I find. And if you're too impatient to wait, hop on. Go check it out for yourself. Link is in the description. See you there.